All I know about the Kobe case is that every time they interview the Lakers about Kobe, they all go, hey, man, let the jury decide. Now, if the brothers are saying let the jury decide, I can only assume it's their version of Brutus is an honorable man, okay? Even OJ's like, I think the guy did it. He's got evil eyes, you know? Even OJ was like, well, anyway. Hey, how many Ramones did you beat up today? No, listen. Oh, finally, I got one. Nobody, now what does everybody say? Nobody knows what really happened in that room that night except Kobe and the girl. So guess what? We all know what happened. We'll do a little reenactment. Lauren, yes? Okay? Audience member, I don't know if have you ever acted before? No. Well, believe me, don't be nervous. I have the kind of talent where I make other people look great. Talent. That's Steve, who took this job after, several convictions. All right, so, had to find a way to work it into the paycheck. All right, so here we are, big hotel suite. You guys wouldn't know, but I know what they're like. And, so, headline, they don't get the... So it's the big hotel suite. You walk in, it's 11 o'clock. I'm Kobe, okay? So you walk into the room, I'm like, hey, how you doing? So you want to chill, or? And then your lines are over there.
This suite is dope. Did your team pay for it?
Nah, yeah, more or less, because I'm here for my knee operation. So I don't know if it's insurance or whatever.
Can you get movies that just came out?
Yeah, I was just checking out Sandra Bullock. Then I put on Joanna, man. That was hilarious. Come on now. What's up?
Kobe, please, I'm not here for that.
Oh, yo. Why are you crying? Go get a Toblerone for the mini bar. You feel better, baby. All right, thank you very much. That was very good acting. See? Oh, you can keep the mic. She's still on the mic. Oh, that was a damn good performance. It was kind of meek, but kind of sexual, and who knows what happened in that room. But I know Joanna Man was probably on in 2 weeks. Everybody seems to have everybody has an opinion on this Kobe case. Let's take a look at this
Kobe
thing.
Bryant is a superstar. It seems like he can get any woman he wants.
He should have not done, taken her to the room to begin with. I mean, it just wasn't right. But
She went there voluntarily to his room.
yeah,
So
but
she put herself in a
because
good
of the
position
celebrity status, though.
It's just the way of how women are trying to get into power. Shorty probably got wise. He's a superstar. I'll go scream rape and get me some money.
as well. Every guy has those feelings sometimes down the road, right? But you refrain from it because you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation.
That guy really was dumb.
We all get those feelings.
You see the lady?
What?
Jim, what do you think about this case? You're a man that's, well, let's face it, he's been brought up on charges many times.
Been a few misunderstandings. I'm sure Kobe's going to be happy to see this episode and realize that a guy with a body like Fred Mertz just played him in a sketch. I think that I really don't know what to think of this whole thing. I really don't. I don't know if he did or he didn't do it. I just know that if his penis caused as much damage as possibly 3 other men, Kobe, applause, applause.
But what do you think about the 3 other men thing? Seriously, do you think that should affect this case as guys?
Yes.
Well, of course it should. She had 3 other sperms in her panties, Colin. No. What does that say? I gotta tell you something. This case should be dismissed.
Yeah. No.
She's a stinking ass.
She's a good girl.
Hey, look.
Well, that don't mean she didn't get raped, but she wears the same panties.
There you go. The defense has a job, and that's to make her a hoe.
Yes.
Because he's a big baller, man. I mean, they're going to make her a hoe no matter what she did because that's their defense.
Greg, she had 3 other sperms in her panties.
Does
Why wouldn't you at least change your underwear, for Christ's sake? I mean, you can't
That's
go
in the
5
least.
days.
In the least, she's filthy.
Yeah.
If she's not lying, she's not clean.
She might have had underwear with, like, Tuesday written on it, and it might not have gotten around to that rotation. That's a possibility.
I have no problem with them trying to make her out to be the woman that she seemed to be, because he's ruined. Even if he's acquitted for the rest of his career,
he's not.
every time you think the basket, you're going to hear, rapist Kobe Bryant for 3.
He's a rapist. He's a rapist.
That's right. First of all, they will. That's right. The hypocrisy.
Kobe taking it to the hole. Wait, nudge, nudge.
Kobe paper and raped the ball away from the...
It's all fun and games. But let me tell you something.
Well, it is a comedy show.
But that's true. But let me ask you this. First of all, the hypocrisy of you lonely comedians daring to say something. If I check any of your underwear, there'd be DNA samples from this morning, last night. You lying, masturbating bastards. You're comedians just like me.
It's just... Fine,
Folks, don't miss these commercials. They're one of the few American industries we have left. We'll be right back. Misadventures of Kid Quinn. You know, I got the first edition today. I decided to kick off my book tour right here in the Tough Crowd Reading Room. Okay, it's Kid Quinn story time, everybody.
Yay!
Ah, see? That's the kind of enthusiasm I wish those CSs would have. You know? Don't worry, kids. Anyway, the bottom line is this. On Kid Quinn's first day of school, he was the new kid in town, so he ate lunch by himself. Ready? There's me. Just as my friend Patrice describes me, fat head, no shoulders. He's a nice guy, isn't he? Okay, next we go to, suddenly Kid Quinn is joined by some not-so-friendly new friends. Oh, all right, this is exactly what I'm talking about. See this? I told the publisher I got jumped by black kids. He gives me 5 white guys and 2 girls. Looks like I'm being beat up by the yearbook staff. Well, kids, welcome to life. There's the truth, and then there's what everybody wishes was the truth. All right, next. Kid Quinn takes his dog Pickles for a walk. Now, of course, the real Pickles was a scrappy, one-eared pit bull I found tied to a tree in Prospect Park. Taught her how to roll over. She slept in my bed and protected me. We were inseparable, Pickles and I, and, well, I think we all know how that turns out, right, kids? Well, let me break it down. No. Let me break it down for you. These people, too much internet. Love. It comes after you, and even though you're scared, you open the door to your heart, let love in, and then what? Anybody, kids? Love dies from internal injuries when it gets run over by a gypsy cab. Let's keep reading. Kid Quinn throws himself into his studies and gets his first A. This is part true. I did hit the books after Pickles passed away. But so what? Good grades never made a difference in anyone's life. You might not believe me, right? Okay? If grades mattered, why would this man, who's a Harvard Law School graduate, come on my show twice a week because he needs the money? And this man blew me off because he has meetings in L.A. for some awful sitcom deal. His name is Rich Voss, kids. Doesn't he look kind of stupid to you? Yes. Dummy. Now, let's skip to the end. Kid Quinn meets Holly. Kid Quinn meets his girl, Molly. Ready? Molly was actually, once again, Molly, they make her a little red. She was actually a dark-skinned Dominican girl named Blanca. And I was 5, she was 7. We kissed at the handball courts on Valentine's Day. And she pulled down her underpants and made me touch a pee-pee. That's right, kids. Blanca was my first tranny. She broke up with me. Now, kids, you might say, oh, my God, he's ruining our life. Look, the end. Let's just go to the end. Now, kids, how old are you, kids? 7, whatever, 8, right? Whatever. You little starry-eyed angel kids. I can see the illusion of innocence is starting to fade. And that's good because, let's face it, what is childhood but a series of humiliating injustices that you spend the rest of your life avenging? I mean, look at me, kids. Why do I tell jokes every night, even after the show? Not enough? It's not enough? Fill the void? But kids, because I long for the validation I felt with the only girl I ever loved. And what was her name, kids?
Blanca!
Pickles. Pickles.